Starting. Hello, everybody.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, it's not.
Will it not let us?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Closer.
There we are. Hello. Hello.
Oh, it got all this stuff. Yay.
All right. It has been very long since I've been out in the body, and so my voice is back to the amateur voice that it was a very long time ago.
It's okay. I like your voice.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet.
Wow. They are going fast.
Well, they're all just saying.
They're just saying hi, but still.
They're all saying hello.
I'm not used to these chats.
Oh, so we're not disoriented by seeing our old faces. We can do this. You can still tell it's me. Thank you. I am glad that my voice does not hide my true self. And right below that, someone says, "Who's fronting now?" It's Lito. Hello, my friends.
Oh, thank you, Dennis.
This is my darling friend, Julie. She is my very best friend.
Oh.
This is my cat, Eliza. She's coming to say hi also.
She's got a growth butt right now.
She does have a very gross. There's really not much I can do at this moment.
Cats, man.
So, today we are asking Julie lots and lots of questions about what it is like.
Lito lots of questions too.
This is for you, my friend.
No, well, no, both of us.
For questions about what is it like to be friends with a Lito.
With a Lito.
And the rest of us.
Okay.
Let's see. You both look awesome. Thank you, Freckled Wonder. Thank you.
I think there was a how did I meet Lito?
How did you meet? No.
Or how did
you meet Julie? How did you, Julie, meet Lito? Yes. So that's you. Yes.
You came to work.
Yes.
And you were out all night.
Yes.
And you were not happy about it.
No.
But it was good. It was, I don't know, just work.
Yes, I was.
We talked a bunch.
There was a switch, and I was unintentionally in the body all night long. But Julie kept me very good company, and then we became the best of friends.
Yes. Oh, this is so weird. Have I met Oz and Ed? I've met Ed a few times. I have not met Oz. Ed is out a lot lately.
Oz has only been out 2 times.
Yeah.
You have not met him yet.
No, I have not. With Ed, he was out at work because that's where we see the system the most.
You referred to yourself as we.
I did. Oh, you're having a hop on me.
I am
leaking. So my Ed is a very strong personality. There's a little bit of, I would say a little bit of conflict, but we've addressed it and we're good now.
Yes.
So, yes. How do you get along with Ed and Oz?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're very charming. I do like the environment that they've created for us in the headspace. Ed is very bold. He's a very strong, bold, forward person. Mm-hmm. And Oz is very he's also very bold, but in comparison to Ed, like when you put them together, he's very muted. So they make a very interesting dynamic. And apparently they are husbands. They have an interesting chemistry. I would not have known they were husbands. But they love each other very much. So that's good. Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, so I don't know.
Well, you would not be able to see their chemistry together.
That's true. It's very sad. Sorry, Eliza's distracting me. She is super chunk.
When we got her,
she was a bit small.
She was 6 pounds. Oh. She was underweight. And now she's fat. Because she ate food. She just ate so much food. She ate the other
She's
cat's
on a
food.
diet now.
So now she's on a diet because she went.
Oh my god, it's rolling.
She went from 6 to 10 pounds in 2 days. In 2 days, and we fed her on the side of the box. On the side of the box or bag, it says feed them this amount for this weight, and we did. And somehow, she is a balloon. So she has a very low metabolism.
She's
I think.
so cute though. Oh. Sorry.
We're not answering questions.
Was Lito the first personality I met? Which other personalities have I met? No, I don't believe so. But I don't really know. I knew Win kinda, just because she and Andrew came in to the store.
We were regulars at the store that sells nerdy things.
Yes, imagine that. And so I don't, but that was before I knew that you guys had DID, and so I don't know who officially I met first. And I want to say I worked one of the first nights I worked with them. It was Win.
Yes, when first started, she said, "Only me. It will only be me. No one can discover that it is me." And now she doesn't care. And on Sunday, she will be asking if we can put a System Pride flag in the store on System Pride Day.
Geez.
So we have gone to no one must know to let me fly my flag.
I think that's kids. That's partially kids' influence.
Oh, well, it's kids' fault.
Fault. Influence is a better, more. It is a more.
It's a better word. It's gentler.
No, political, not political. Polite.
Anyway.
Sure, yeah. What words are so?
More questions.
I need to finish my coffee before I can think of better words.
What are our cats' names? I forgot.
Eliza
Eliza is our chunk cat, and Leia is our healthy weight.
But she looks chunk because
fluffy cat.
She's fluffy.
She has so much fur, but she is not chunky.
I have cats, but you don't know my cat, so
I've never met your cat.
Am I friend? Oh, I never finished the second part of that question. Am I friends with everyone in the system? I wouldn't say friends with everybody because I haven't met everybody. I have gotten through text messages Jacob's approval.
Yes.
As much as you can, because liking and disliking are not really things that he cares about. He does, but he at the same time, he's not gonna be just like, yes, I think you of you as a friend. But the personalities I've met would be Lito, Win, Kit, Daniel, Kim, Michelle, Josh, before he integrated.
You met Karen.
Ed. And I did get to meet Karen pre-integration once, just very briefly. But I hope that the interaction went well.
Yeah.
So
of course it did.
I don't think she would have come out if they weren't comfortable with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't think that I wouldn't say that she still wouldn't probably come out, but I feel like she doesn't ever really choose to come out.
She won't. Before she would get triggered out from fear, but now she is not so fearful.
Yeah.
So she will perhaps not be triggered out in those situations.
Well, that's true, but does she have any interest in being out?
Cats.
They're so distracting.
Leia is a bully.
Oh.
And she was bullying poor Eliza.
Oh, I'm sorry your battery is low.
Is the baby still around? Yes. She lives with Jonathan and Jacob now. I am a solo man. I do not take care of the baby anymore because I do not need that anchor in the way that I did before.
Oh.
So.
Progress.
Hi,
Germany.
You didn't meet Mistletoe pre-integration.
I did not.
Did you even know us pre-integration?
I think I started watching the videos, and then one of the newest videos you had posted was that she had integrated.
Okay, yes.
So I don't think I ever met Mistletoe. But and then if I didn't say Ed, I also met Ed, obviously.
Yes.
So I guess it's easier to list who haven't I met, which is Jonathan, Jacob, and Todd, and Oz, and baby.
Well, nobody, the baby, we don't know what the baby is. We don't think the baby is an alter.
I still have not met, I have not walked in on Win or the body just you know,
being on the floor,
not knowing what to do. So, you know, oh, sorry. Don't skip class. What?
Who's skipping class?
Catherine Peterson.
Oh, no, that is bad.
Oh, man.
111 altars. Ashton May Sullivan says, hello, Lito and Julie. I am Ash, host of System 111 altars. That is many, many altars.
That would be a hard, like, I'm not saying anything against systems that have lots of altars, but I kind of right now, as someone new to DID, I appreciate the lower number. So because it allows me to get to know everybody a little bit better. But then again, I know that probably not even close to 100 of those altars front.
I don't know.
But we don't know. I don't know. I
do not know any polyfragmented systems.
Ooh, thank you, Yan Tam.
Oh my goodness, Yan Tam, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much.
Yan Tam says, hi, Lito. Hope you're feeling better now.
I am starting to feel better. The fact that I am fronting means that I am feeling better. And I have my best friend, Julie. She is wonderful, and I love her. And
the system likes to pet my head.
It's so, your hair is so soft.
Thank you.
Let's see. Someone asked if I had planned on learning Spanish. I would love to learn Spanish, but the system, other than myself, has collectively decided to work together to learn Japanese. And so all of our brain function that is trying to learn another language is going towards Japanese. So, konnichiwa. My name is Lito.
Oh gosh.
Namae wa Lito desu.
Ash, I think this is the same system. Ash has 50 littles.
Oh goodness.
Gosh. Is there like a preschool in the inner world? Like
a corral. Just put the kids. I kid.
A playground, a school, maybe? Oh, thank you, Megan. Does your system have Discord? There is a Discord for the Entropical Fish. It's not hosted by. It's not hosted by you guys, but it's completely fan run.
Yes. Which makes me feel very honored.
I'm sure that we can add the link into the description below at the end.
Yes.
Maybe.
We will make that happen.
Eventually. Someone says, konnichiwa.
It says, Lito, what does your space in the headspace look like? I have my own apartment. It looks very much, if anyone has seen Sense8, Lito there has an apartment. It is very well decorated. It is very lovely. My apartment is fashioned after that apartment. It is very nice. It gives me a little bit of a taste of the home that I remember. However, it also is a little bittersweet because it also makes me remember the home that I remember. And the home was not real. So, but I still do like that kind of decor where it is all deep reds with splashes of silver in the decorations. So that's what my apartment looks like.
Oh. I see one saying that both of our hair looks amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. My hair is still a little wet.
Oh, yeah. Shower. No, mine is snow windswept. This is the snow windswept look.
It is terrible outside. The wind whoosh, is moving people. It can move people. It is so windy and snowy.
Yeah.
It's bad.
What is it like for you being close with the system? I don't know. It's like having a close group of friends, I guess. But you can only see one at a time. It's like, I was about to say it's like checking out a book. But I generally, I try and let it be just whoever's out is out. I don't ever really make requests.
Which she should.
I'm sorry. Would you like me to request you more?
Yes.
This is starting to sound like some sort of I don't know, like weird
We're like
service.
The body is a vending machine, and you push the button for who you want.
But I like so many. I don't want it. I like not picking favorites. I don't know. Like I don't want to pick favorites.
It's not picking
and I don't
favorites.
want people being like, oh well, every time I'm out, like she wants to speak with Lito, and getting like their feelings hurt.
Why would you not?
I want to speak with everyone at some point. I want it to be on your terms. And I saw another question kind of in relationship to this, which was, how did we make sure that Lito was out? Which was communication. They communicate. They said, Lito, your butt's going up front.
Yes. Kim. Okay, so I have been feeling very lonely lately. I've been missing my home. I've been very sad. But Kim, has, she's befriended me. She has befriended me, and which is good because she did not like me before because she said I was too loud. But she has come out of her shell quite a bit, and she's befriended me, and she's tried to get me to front for days now. She says, "Lito, go up front," and I say, "No, nobody wants to see me." But
lies.
Then
she tried to get him to come out at work, and he refused so hard that Daniel came out.
Yes.
I was kind of hurt.
I was not feeling well, Julie.
No, that's okay.
But yes, so yesterday, not yesterday, Wednesday, whoever, I think Win or Kit, put on the video that I would be out, and so they gave me no choice. Yeah. And so I'm out now. I'm
glad for it. You need to see the light of real day.
A light of real day. It is never daytime in the city.
That's what I heard.
It is always nighttime in the city because that's when the city is bustling and there are lights, and also it makes it more gothic. I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
I have insight. Obviously, this is not.
Hey, there are different levels of tan for Hispanic people
Irish
too.
face.
Oh my gosh. Did I ever tell you that my husband is a quarter Mexican?
No.
He's very blonde, green-eyed.
I would never have known
he tans so well, and I'm so mad about it because he's blonde, and like blonde people, and he has like his beard actually grows in red and stuff. So like people with that fair of hair generally lobster in the sun, and he's just like, oh, he's burnt, and then like overnight it tans out, and I get so mad. Anyway, but yes. The tanning, yes.
Elizabeth Joyce says it's always night because it's Gotham. You're not entirely wrong. There is a lot of Gotham-y influence, minus the abundant crime and scary alleys. It's a safe city.
If you were given a free ticket to another country to travel every single place in it together.
Japan!
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We've been wanting to go. I know I said I did not want to learn Japanese, but it would make traveling to Japan much better. And there is so much otaku in this system that it kind of bleeds through, and it got to me also, and I want to go to Japan.
And I may have lived there for 4 years, and I just want to go back.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Have you thought about Ancestry 23andMe? Yes. Well, so I did not need to take this because on our father's side, on Win's father's side, we were able to use Ancestry.com and trace back to 1400s. So we know it was not Ireland, it's Scotland. We know the exact Scottish clan that we came from.
Wow. That's better than my Ancestry results.
And then we could not find anything on the mother's side, but then she took 23andMe, and she also only goes back to Scotland. So we are 100% Scottish, immigrated to America, and stayed Scottish, apparently.
I'm going to interrupt you just for a moment. Finish Sense 8. Jeez, what is taking you so long? I'm the person who just finished it like a month ago. But no, finish it. It's so good. And it has some really great scenes towards the end.
I am barely in the finale.
But you know what? My favorite part was when everybody, don't listen person, was the outfits as they're all in the tour bus.
Yes. Okay, well, no spoilers, but that was enough that anybody who's seen it knows.
That's like my favorite thing. But anywho, Ancestry for me, I can't remember fully, but I am very much Eastern European, the Czech area, and German. So
Deutsch.
And my husband's mostly actually English. So, meh.
How bad is Kim's weeaboo phase by now? She's actually not the biggest in the system.
She's also changed too.
Like, she's changed a lot. She's grown.
I don't actually always know exactly who's out right now when Kim's out, because her personality has changed a lot when she's fronting. So, like, I felt really bad. I had to ask the other day. I was like, I know it's not Win, and it's not Kit, but, like, it's who? And I felt really bad. And she's like, it's Kim. And then Daniel was out by the time like, immediately after that. And I was like, did I hurt their feelings? That is the one thing that's really difficult, is getting over myself to know that whenever they switch, it's not about me. It's not about what I've done.
No, we have never, ever, ever once in our whole lives of knowing you.
That's a lie.
Switched because we were hurt by something you said.
Oh, not by something I said, but Wynn has retreated because we didn't laugh at her jokes towards the beginning of working.
I forgot about that.
Because she was just like, my sense of humor is awful and nobody likes my jokes, and then she would just leave. And I was just like, no, I got it.
She's very self-conscious about her lack of ability to make people laugh. Combing hair.
Did you all get that from Wynn? Similar habits the entropy system has. Okay, so yeah, they all like to mess with their hair.
We do get that from pretending to be Wynn. So we have the same hair messing body language.
I found it kind of interesting because, like, it's not that they're similar, like, but, like, Wynn is, like, a mix of people in terms, like, I guess, I don't know if it's because she's the host or was the main host for a while, but, like, the way Kit laughs and the way Daniel laughs, I noticed that Wynn would do both types. And I was watching one of her live streams. I was just like, oh, she laughs like both Daniel at times and like Kit at times, but she's at like, I don't know. And then I tried to mimic Daniel's laugh, and they all made fun of me because I can't do it.
It was very bad.
I'm sorry.
She goes, it's Daniel's laugh, like, ha ha ha.
I'm awful. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to, like, I'm not an impressionist at all. Like, I cannot do impressions of people.
But she is very good at making people laugh, mostly on purpose. I very much have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I will
return.
Here.
Julie, keep them busy.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna scroll up because we've been missing a lot. Oh God, what have I done? Are we staying warm today? Yeah, it is a boiler in here. It's very cold outside. It's snowing, and Lito's already chastised me because I was just wearing a hoodie, and so trying to keep warm. And see here. Oh, hello, person. That's Czech, and other people from Eastern Europe. Power to the Eastern Europeans. I don't know. I haven't gone there. City. That's a question for Lito. Go back to the bottom. Thanks. I like my hair too. It's more orange than I thought it would be, but I'm enjoying it. Have I seen them switch? I would say probably. They switch very quickly, and it always feels like I turn away and then like I come back and it's someone different. I will try and remind Lito, but I feel like I'm gonna have to wait till Wynn or Kit is out because I don't think Lito knows the link either. You don't wish it would snow in Florida? That would be a mess. Oh my gosh.
So much.
Do I follow the system's Tumblr or anything? I follow them on Tumblr. I follow them on...
she stalks us.
I do. I follow them on YouTube. I'm a subscriber. I have to go and comment on like half of them, and half the time it's just like dumb comments that have nothing to do with anything.
She does steal our Tumblr occasionally.
Yeah, it makes me sad though because nobody's on when I do it and nobody sends me questions. So, and then by the time like I'm just like, have your phone back. And it's funny because they gave me the passcode to their phone for emergency purposes, but then it was just sort of like, if you're gonna be on our Tumblr on our phone, might as well. And I'm just like, no, show me your face because we have the
it's the X.
The X, so it's face recognized, and for unlocking. Oh,
1 moment. I got a text from my boss.
Oh,
carry on. Oh, also, hello, Austria and Puerto Rico.
Australia.
Hello, Australia. Why are you watching from Australia?
It's not that late. No.
It is very much the middle of the night.
Nah, it's not that bad.
And Buenos Aires.
Tumblr is like, you don't really figure out Tumblr. You just fall into it. And eventually you just make of it what you do. How long have we been friends? We've known each other, like really started knowing each other since what,
Not
March
quite
or
a
April?
year ago. Yeah.
March or April. So about half a year, a little over. Hong Kong, England. Okay, we're just gonna start listing countries now. Lithuania.
Yeah, it's 2:30 a.m. in Australia.
In parts of Australia. Which part of Australia?
That doesn't matter.
It
It's
does.
still the middle of the night on the whole continent.
Vienna, Singapore, South Africa. Oh, this is really cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody says, I love the new hair. What color is it? It's red.
It was red
and
to orange.
It was 2 colors, so we have our natural color at the roots, and then that he did strips at different heights to make it look like it fades to red, and then a bright neon orange. It's fading, but it's fading very nicely, I think. I think it's fading very nicely. We have natural red undertones in our hair anyway, so as it fades, it just goes to the reddish undertones, because even those didn't come out when you bleach, so it won't ever look like, so that's good. Omaha, Nebraska. Okay. Hello. So you know how snowy it is. It's midnight in Hong Kong.
Yeah, there's so many questions. Oh my gosh.
Hello, Italy.
I feel like we're gonna have to go through and just make like get a map of the world and like put a pin.
Put pins. Oh, that'd be so fun to like do a collective like online, and everybody can pin where they're from.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. But I did see a few. Do I have to repeat things when I'm hanging out with a system and people switch? Most of the time, not really. But I always ask, like if like I like, and right now half the time I'm like, I don't remember who I told, so I'm gonna tell you again in case. Someone's gonna send me questions on Tumblr. Yay! Next time.
Do you prefer the city or the island? What's your favorite part of the city? I do like the city. It suits me much better. There is much more socialization that can happen. I do like going to nightclubs. That is very nice. Go ahead and click show.
I missed it. Oh well.
It's okay. Computers are hard.
I'm not used to MacBooks anymore. Someone asked if your coffee orders are the same as well. No.
I have a gingerbread caramel because somebody has deep hatred toward peppermint.
Deep aversion.
And will not buy me peppermint coffee because it will make her car smell like peppermint.
It's my money. No, it's true. I'm very much not a fan of any mint, not just peppermint, spearmint, peppermint. I'm sure there's other ones, menthol stuff. No, not a fan.
How are the NPCs in the city? It is very weird because they're not like fully developed people. It's like a weird medium level AI. So like you can have a conversation with someone, and occasionally you can like meet them in the same place. I have tried to have relationships with the NPCs that it was not fulfilling because it was very simple. But like if you see a person like at the nightclub, like I go to the nightclub, you will not see them out other places just because that's not the type of person with those clothes that goes out. I don't know. It's like a video game, I suppose.
I would not know.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Yeah.
Hello, Leia. She's so pretty. Oh, she's so fluffy.
She is super fluffy.
Look at that tail. Look at that tail.
I have no advice for the text box. She can't see me because of a text box. Are you on a phone, computer? No idea. Do I speak Japanese? For my shirt, I know what it says. It's a gambaro.
Yes.
But I, unfortunately, even with living there, I was there because my husband was stationed on a military base, and we were required to live on base. So I did not learn much Japanese because everywhere we went spoke English. And then I taught English, so I didn't really, actually the most Japanese I really learned was because of the young children I taught, because we're like, what color is this? And they were like, Midori. We're like, no, it's green. And so like that's how I learned like little things. So I know all my colors, which is super helpful. But
Oh, there was someone I want to address. Someone asked if there, because the city it's not actually Gotham, it's just based off Gotham. So there are no landmarks, but it asked if they have a bat signal. No, there is no Batman anything because Ed and Oz were so happy to live in a city where Batman didn't exist. So there is no bat signal. There's no Wayne Manor. There is nothing that anybody would be able to put together with Batman himself.
Do you switch during live video? They have switched before, but not on camera.
We specifically go on off camera because we do not like switching on camera.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing an impression of Daniel's laugh again. No,
please,
no,
please,
no,
please,
no,
please,
no.
please.
Don't want to. Do I have inside jokes with specific alters? Kinda. It's kind of hard to be like inside joke. Inside, sorry. But there's definitely senses of humor that I share with different alters.
You can see Leia's tab just flicking at the top of the screen.
But yeah, like I can talk very crassly with like Win and Kit, but cannot do that with Kim Kim. She's just like gross.
She made a poop joke to Kim Kim.
On accident.
Not realizing it was Kim Kim.
It was text message.
Kim Kim was not impressed.
No.
Is there still a dark place? I do not know.
I think they said that there's not. They don't think there is.
I haven't seen it.
I want to say Wynn addressed that in her last video, which was an update on the system.
Yeah, there's not a definitive no, but no one has seen one yet.
Nobody's been to it as far as we know.
Yes.
Thank you, Lindsay. We think you're the cutest. Is the baby in the city with you? We addressed that earlier. The baby's right now with Jonathan and Jacob in their apartment. Whoa.
What are the morals of the new Batman alters? They on the cube. What are
chaotic good? Well, chaotic neutral probably.
Chaotic good.
I would say good. They've been doing mostly stuff for the good. They are. Oh wow.
Oh my God!
Sorry,
Tracy.
we're getting interrupted by Tracy M.
Interrupted. We are being bestowed a very generous gift. Oh my goodness!
This live stream currently is brought to you by Tracy, and I'm forgetting the gentleman's or the person's name earlier, but
your willingness to be real, so I don't feel so alone. Because frankly, this is tough. Newly diagnosed system. Being newly diagnosed is such a roller coaster. So I hope that our channel continues to help you feel not so alone and feel more capable of connecting with your alters. Good luck on your journey, friend. Ed and Oz do not do crime.
They're not very crimey at this point.
At this point, don't say that. They are not crimey. They are not mean. They are not murderers.
I can't say much about Oz, but Ed still likes riddles. Like he wants the riddles, but I think he just wants a challenge for his brain more than anything.
He wants to go to a exit room with you.
Oh yeah, he wants to go. And we met one of you lovely and tropical fish out in the wild of our work, and he was just like, we should go with her, and she did say, oh my God, yes. So
did
she did, but time for things, we're adults.
If she's watching this, I expect you to go out with Ed.
All right.
To an escape room.
Well, we'll try and set that up because I owe you fancy dinner. Yeah.
Yes, we reached that goal on our Patreon.
Fancy, yeah. Finding a place that's gluten-free is very hard.
Oh, also that. But we do not have free time. We have 2 jobs, and we have 15 credit hours at college, which if you are not in the American college system, that's too many. And so we don't have time to do anything. Right after this live stream, we are going to take a statistics exam.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I got a notification that you're streaming.
Guess what, Julie?
Sorry, we're streaming.
We're streaming.
I was gonna try
I have
and
to go to
find
the
the
bathroom again.
oh
Too
my
much
gosh.
coffee. I had so
Okay.
much water this morning.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
someone asked if we are tea drinkers or just coffee drinkers.
Tea.
The system likes tea and coffee. I will drink tea if I'm like really sick or have a really bad cold, because the sugars that I need in my coffee just don't sound good. But I can pretty much only do like green tea at this point. I'm not big on the fruity ones or herbal, really like the herbal ones. But I feel like they are like all over the place in terms of what they can drink that's hot. So, yeah, I told them that they're crazy for taking 15 hours, credit hours. They are so stressed. So I will try and go back to that. I really wish I could love tea, because having like a nice mug of tea before going to bed would be awesome. But I feel like a lot of the ones that are good for sleep have peppermint in them. And as we've stated before, I'm not big on mint. You're crazy for taking 18 credit hours. Oh my gosh. I'm not surprised you almost died. How often do we hang out? We pretty much only hang out at work, and the occasional time here. It just depends. Hi, Ed.
Hello, Miss Julie.
It's Ed. He likes to kiss my hands. It's weird. So I'll try and show Lito your comment, or I'll make sure that they try and have Lito find your comment.
What did they say to Lito?
It was about the system that has a bunch of kids.
Oh.
Or littles, rather. Oh gosh.
Hello.
Hello. So, okay, all the questions are gone now because it's just saying hi to Ed.
Oh no, did I interrupt your live stream?
Yeah, you totally did.
Dreadful. I'm so sorry.
So what brings you here today, Ed?
Everyone was talking about me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to at least say hello.
Yes. So yeah, no, you haven't been on video yet for the world. Okay.
I have not yet
so this
had
is
time,
Ed.
or time has not yet been made for me to make an introduction video.
What do we think about pink hair? I have nothing against it.
It's very high maintenance. It fades very quickly.
So I keep seeing questions about my toothpaste use because I don't like mint. I agree, because I don't want to spend like 3 times the amount on non-mint flavored toothpaste. I do use regular toothpaste, but I have a citrus mouthwash that I like rinse my mouth like immediately and then do a citrus mouthwash, because otherwise I will start gagging. Yes. Yeah, it's everybody's first time seeing Ed. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Tis I.
So do you consider yourself a villain?
In my heart, I will always consider myself a villain, but through my actions, never.
Were you co-con with Lito? Where in the car were you before fronting? There's no car.
I don't think a car is a good analogy with us. I don't know. But I suppose you could say I was in the back seat, and then you guys started talking, and I went into the passenger seat, and then I sort of yanked Lito out of the driver's seat. He's unhappy with me at the moment.
Sorry, Lito. How do you like it in the system?
I mean, I have literally nothing to compare it to, so
not much. Not many choices in it either.
Correct.
Do you like the littles?
Oh, they're charming. They're so sweet. They're so well behaved, which is shocking.
Do you do riddles with them? You should do riddles with them.
Here's my trouble. This brain didn't come pre-packed with riddles. So when I'm out, I will spend some time perusing the internet and trying to learn some. But in the meantime, I just do a lot of puzzle games.
How long did it take me to get used to being a friend of a system, a close friend? It really didn't. I mean, it just progressed like any friendship. Like we a lot of us have a lot in common, so we just nerd out over things together, and it just brought us closer. And it wasn't like I was just like, oh, it's a system, it's weird, I have to approach this differently.
No, just
So
conversation and bonding and late nights at work. By late nights, we mean like 10 o'clock because we're adults, and that's late for us.
Sometimes we've been there till 10:30 before.
Yes, that's
terrible. We're both just so tired. Yeah, send the Tumblr riddles or put them in the comments, but after we post the video. If you put riddles right now, then there'll be nothing but riddles, and I suck at them. So please.
That's true. Although I will say I do love the attention, but
yes,
I will always be here in this apartment. Julie will not. So if we could direct questions toward her for now, I don't mind some questions. I will introduce myself in time.
There's going to be an introductory video eventually.
We're not putting a guarantee on the time.
No.
Because life is busy and chaotic.
I can make a statement here and make them. No, I won't do that to you guys. You're so busy. What do you guys do for work? We work at a small retail business that sells nerd things. Tabletop gaming, board gaming.
Warhammer, which...
Hence all the books. We sell all the books that you normally see in the video, like right behind. Well, most of them, like all the Warhammer books.
Yes.
How old is Ed?
I don't know. I imagine I'm somewhere around the ballpark of 30, 29, 31.
Age is relative.
I am an adult.
Yeah. Time is a lie. I should make an introduction video. Kind of did.
Yes, there's a video with Julie. There's 2 videos with Julie, in fact. They came out on the same day after.
Yeah, one of them is just an unedited interview.
What is your favorite tabletop RPG?
Self-care for someone who's part of the support for a system. Oh gosh, it's a hard question.
It's fine. Ignore my question. That's
Sorry,
fine.
what did you say?
You answer that one first.
No. I have to think on that one. What was your question?
What was your favorite tabletop RPG?
RPG. Oh gosh, I've only ever played Pathfinder, and we didn't even get to finish. I was a 18-year-old kitsune.
Of course you were.
Yeah, and we were doing what was it? Can't even remember the name of the campaign. It's been so long. But basically, I had a bunch of siblings, and I was kind of in the middle. And I had my siblings, like there's like 14 of us. I had the closest connection.
Kitsunes, am I right?
Yeah, I know, right? Of my siblings, I had the closest relationship with my grandmother, who was the non-kitsune, because I was like half or something. The way the kitsunes work is weird. But she was from like the Russia type land. I don't know.
Magical Russia.
And she told me about all these places from her childhood. I have to stop. Straws.
Oh,
sorry, no, someone's named
Straws.
Straws.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, just wanted to appreciate you and what you all do. Really helped us when we were discovered and continue to help us throughout this journey. We wish you well on your day and good luck on your exam. Thank you so much, Straws.
Yes, thank you. You generous, kind person. And we will definitely pass this exam. I'm not going to say the grade we'll get, but we will definitely pass it.
Who is going to take the exam?
Win.
Win's going. Okay, Win will be making an appearance later today. Not on this video necessarily, though. No. But yeah, I made a whole bingo sheet of like going and visiting these different locations and getting these different items, like going to a street vendor who had really good honey buns or something like that.
Oh, we're back to Pathfinder.
Sorry. And so I made this whole bingo sheet, a bucket list. And I thought it was really cool. And then we got like nowhere. And then everybody's life canceled it. So I've only ever done Pathfinder. This Overlight one that Renegade Games just came out with is very colorful and interesting looking. I know nothing about it, though.
It does look very unique. You have like depending on which color is filtering through the sky, you can use certain powers, and they're really overpowered, but they also take a toll on you. So you have to really like balance whether you use these powers or not, and you can only use them at certain times because the lights filter through at different intervals. It looks really interesting.
Did I start calling altars by their names as soon as I found out about DID? I tried to.
Thank you so much, sexy anime babe. You are the sexiest of anime babes.
That's smexy.
You are the smexiest of anime babes.
I try to call people by their names when I can. At work, it's kind of weird because most of our regulars don't really know. So when I have to like yell like across the room for some reason or another, I generally yell when.
Yes.
But when we're talking, I mean, it's not like I'm just like, hello, Ed. What are you doing, Ed? Things are going great, Ed. Like, it's a weird way to hold conversation, but like, I acknowledge who's out.
Yes.
I want to say one time, Win was there, and then we were playing a game, and then Kim came out very subtly. And I mean, it's fast and subtle, like the switches. And I knew immediately. This was months ago, before she changed.
But
I knew immediately it was Kim, and I just sort of smiled, and she was just like, "Oh my god, she knows." But yeah, it's once you know.
Lito's yelling at me from inside, so I'm going to step off.
Lito wants to come back. All right, everybody, say goodbye to Ed.
It was lovely to meet you, everyone. Mwah.
Ed does like the littles. We kind of said that earlier, so thinks they're precious and amazing. How do I deal with altars that I don't get along with? I hold it in for a little bit, and then I address it with a different altar, and then generally it gets reconciled, and I don't have problems.
When I was told you didn't like me.
I didn't say I didn't like you. I said I wasn't sure about you. Ed said something that I disagreed with, and I was like, if this is a representation of his character, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it.
I'm back!
And hi, Lito. And I talked with Daniel a little bit about it, and then Ed came out and was just like, explained things, and it's not representative of his character, and so I was...
Or his personality. Because he's a fictive. I made a joke.
It's Julian the Fictives Day. It's like a band.
I was just about to say that.
We need to make like an album
t-shirt. Julian the Fictives.
Oh gosh. Well, everybody's saying hi.
Hello.
Oh, that comment, Ash, is gone. I'm not going to be able to find it.
Oh man, scrolling.
No, it's like seriously super far back.
Oh, who said it?
Ash.
Ashton?
Mm-hmm. But it's like super far. It was before when you guys went to the bathroom.
That one?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, my coffee. Oof.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, we'll try and find it. It basically, I keep assuming Ashton is male. I'm sorry.
Considering the name is Ashton.
There it is. There's a nursery, correct. We have one real caretaker, so it's chaos, not very bad, but the real persecutor littles get out of hand sometimes.
Do I speak Spanish in the inner world? Obviously, I do not speak like actual Spanish, but imaginary Spanish, because sort of. I sort of do. Yes.
Spanglish. No. Lito was kidnapped by the Riddler. That's not. This is getting too weird. No, it's not. I love it. It's great.
Crossover fanfiction. Go.
Do you like the island or the city better?
We already asked that.
A lot of people have asked that. Oh,
Spanglish is awesome.
Female. It's fine. I'm sorry.
We're currently fronting in our system. Everyone else is struggling real bad. How do you deal with it? We haven't. Sorry. Just, make everybody comfortable. Give them something like space, giving people space, letting them feel welcome, giving them something out here that is theirs is very helpful in helping them feel welcome. Like Kim has her Pokemon cards. Kit has her. We got her a fake nose ring after the body mod video. She wore it for one day. and then she took it out, and it fell out of her hand, and it fell into our couch, and we
It's
have not been
gone
able to find it.
forever.
Do you visit Win in the Inner World? Yes. Yes. She has there's so many anime things in her apartment.
Hi. There's so many anime things in her apartment.
That's true.
Oh my god. Walking in here is a trip.
Bam! Anime.
Bam.
Did you know Josh?
I did meet Josh once, and we worked for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes at work. And we talked a little bit. It was nice. I'm glad that he was comfortable being able to come out. And I know that he didn't really want to be out. There was a reason he was out. But I made him feel helpful, and we talked about fun things and memories. So,
which were not fun.
No, playing hide and seek at the forest.
Oh,
we talked about that. He was like, Win was playing, but it was really me. And it was really cute.
There was a question for you. Julie, do you want to wish you could get a present for all of the altars?
That's kind of a mixed bag.
If money were not an
issue. Like at this point, even like I got Michelle a birthday gift. I got Kit and Win a birthday gift, and I plan on getting Kim a birthday gift. But I kind of was just like, first time having a birthday rather, is special, I think. And so I wanted to get people, but I can't get gifts every time. And like, but if money weren't an option, I would try.
To be fair, Andrew didn't even know how to handle Christmas with us.
Yeah.
This is our first Christmas, like, really being able to celebrate as a system, and he's like,
yeah,
what do I get for everyone? We ended up, we already know what we got because we had to order it.
Yeah.
But we got the special edition Eevee. Hello, Eevee, Nintendo Switch with the colored things.
Nice. Yeah. I guess the best option is trying to get something that would appeal to the most people, but they have to share. But the fun thing is, at least they don't have to share at the same time, because there's only ever one person in the really one person.
And we're very good at working together on video games, so.
What did we think when we learned about Batman? Oh, sorry.
Angela Weaver, thank you. Your videos are everything.
I'm putting a pin in it. Your videos are everything, and you have put out, and everything you have put out there has been amazing.
For us, we've been diagnosed for about a year now.
Thanks
You've been
so much.
diagnosed for almost as long as we have. Thanks.
Yes.
So I guess it's been 2 years, almost. I don't remember.
You've been on YouTube about a year.
Yes. So about a year and a half. Thank you. But thank you, Angela. Yes. I hope that you, on your healing journey, that you do well and that you are able to find peace and comfort with your system.
Okay, I'm holding on to the question. It was, what were our thoughts when we found out there were Batman villains in the system? Honestly, I didn't really know what, like, Ed texted me because we were at different stores working, and was just sort of like, you have 2 new friends. And I was just like, huh? Because I had been talking with Jacob, and I was like, this is not something Jacob would say. And then he was like, oh, I am Edward Nugent. And I couldn't, or whatever.
Edward Nugent.
No,
Enigma.
Enigma.
It's a pun, like enigma.
Oh, okay. No, it's been a really long time since I'm not the biggest Batman fan.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I don't remember. Okay. Anyway. I have no idea. Okay. There.
I cannot.
Okay. So anyway, he was just like, I'm this, and and then there's Oz, and I was just sort of like, oh, okay. And I didn't get it because I didn't remember the Riddler's real name. And then he said Ridley, and I thought like Ridley, like the name Ridley, not like being Riddley.
Yes.
And so I was very disappointing upon first like texting conversation with Ed. I think he was very disappointed. He was like, you're supposed to be the nerdy one. And I was like, oh. Then, sorry. I'm so sorry, Ed. people are going to be doing this for a while.
It made my morning.
Yeah. So, but then it really just came down for me a concern of how I knew that it was going to hit Win hard.
As even discovering new alters, not necessarily having new splits, but anytime she's like, oh, change.
Anytime there's, she sees it as a failure when a new alter forms. And I knew that. So I knew that she was stressed because of all the stuff that was happening just before that. I don't think I knew everything completely, like 100% of what was going on. But
definitely followed the discourse, though.
I followed it as much as I could without
giving views to
bad people. So it was more just like I met up with Win, I think, the next day for coffee, and I let her talk. And that's kind of one of those things is like someone was asking, they was saying that their system's having a hard go of it. If there's anybody that they can talk to, like I knew that it was going to be hard. So I wanted Win to have a place that she could talk and feel.
I will say that with you and Andrew, and now our boss, Becky, life has been infinitely better having people. Tracy, thank you. Tracy, thank you so much. Any advice for developing compassion for yourself as a newly diagnosed system or in general? We wish we could chat. Oh, I'm so sorry. There were people who, with good intentions, wanted to thank us for helping them on their journey and then shared details of their journey, which were very triggering to us. And so we, just for safety's sake, decided no private messenger, no private chats and such. You can always send us asks on Tumblr or at us on Twitter if you have questions that you don't mind being answered publicly. But Tracy, yes, developing compassion for yourself, that's something that does not just happen. It is something that needs to be. Why are you on our Tumblr right now?
If people keep asking for the Discord link, and I don't know where it's at. I thought
She's
it was in your
scrolling on our Tumblr.
I thought it was in the frequently asked questions. It's not.
Yes, so compassion for yourself, you have to make it happen. It is something that you have to practice at, like you would practice at an instrument. So first, before you can make a symphony of compassion for yourself, you need to practice scales. So like every day you could, in a notebook, say, this is one thing I like about myself. And one thing a therapist taught us is don't write down things you offer to other people as something you like about yourself. Like when Wynn was told to do this, she was like, I like about myself that I am a good listener and that I'm very patient with people and that I can make people smile. And the therapist was like, yes, that's all very well and good. But what do you like about you? Like, I'm a good singer, or I have a nicely shaped nose. I don't know. But like things about yourself that is just about you that you like, and then build up from there. And
one thing that when I started seeing someone, she was talking about post like on a sticky note or something, something uplifting that you maybe don't quite believe, and then put it somewhere that you see all the time, so that like through repetition of seeing it, you start, it's like kind of that seeing it, you start to believe it. And so I just I don't really want to buy sticky notes, so I bought grease pencils and I started writing on my bathroom mirror. And like,
very 90s girly.
It is, but I got to see a lot of colors and stuff, and I wrote you have good ideas, because sometimes I really don't feel like I have good ideas. Sometimes they're the worst ideas, but they're great. Oh my goodness, kitty, come here. We're so distracted right now. I'm so sorry. What do you do if you dissociate so bad that you even forget you were making coffee? Ooh, that's not a question for me. I don't know.
If we've gotten that bad, normally, if we're stressed and dissociating, we're very good at saying, okay, who can manage this? Usually it's Kit. She's very, very good at handling things. Kit, Kim, and Daniel are very, very good. If we're dissociating to the point where we would forget we were making coffee, we have already probably shut down and are just mush on the couch. and then continue to dissociate.
She's here. Chunk kitty. Chunk kitty.
Say hello, Eliza. Say hello to all the friends. Oh, yes, your butthole is quite nice. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I love how they like to show these things.
Look at the tail.
They switch off camera because it's a personal thing.
Mm-hmm. I love that this is being normalized, and I love that apparently every other system on YouTube that is not us is comfortable doing it, but we are not comfortable doing it. So we will not do it. If it makes us uncomfortable, we're not going to do it, and that's how we function.
Do I have a favorite cat? Not in this house. They don't let me hold them.
She picks up our cats, and
we
said, do not pick up our cats.
And I totally picked up the cats. I want them. I want to normalize being held in this. Okay, sorry. And that didn't work.
Oh, you have to 2-finger click on Chrome.
Chrome.
Yep, 2 fingers, and Google Hangouts.
Google Hangouts. Sorry, I'm trying to manage the computer while the cat's over here. Stop fat shaming the kitty. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm appreciating the chunk.
Chunk.
Oh, Sarah R.
Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, you guys are so generous. Please go and have some coffee and tea on me. Oh God, thank you so much. You're the best.
Technology is the worst. Jamie? Oh, they're talking to someone else. Okay. Who are all the cats? Do you have pets, Julie? The cats are Eliza and Leia. And I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. My dogs are a Pomeranian and Schnoodle, named Zeke and Howie. Oh, they're very barky.
She's coming back.
I have 2 cats. I have a Bengal and this isn't meant to be, it's a terrible name. It has nothing to do with the police, but his name is Popo because originally I tried to call him Poseidon and his nickname was Popo. And then he never really grew into the name Poseidon and he just was a Popo. But it has nothing to do with the slanderous term towards cops. And the other one is Murphy, and he is just a large house cat or tabby that we got after a family member passed away. So
do cats pet together? Cats do not pet together. Well.
No. Do cats know who is in the system? Who is who in the system? From my understanding, they know at least when Daniel's out.
Yes. They do not change their behavior greatly, but Leia gets much more cuddly when Daniel is out, and Eliza gets much more cuddly when Kim is out. Kim has decided that she is going to claim Eliza as her cat, and Eliza has reciprocated the love.
Someone's asking what a Bengal is. So a Bengal is a designer cat that we just happened to see an ad for them at our vet's office. But basically, there's the Asian leopard cat, which is a small wild cat of obviously Asia that people will breed with house cats. And after they get like 2 generations away from the wild cat, they are able to be household pets. But they're still crazy. It was a bad idea. Don't ever get a Bengal. Oh?
They're still wild. They're still...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're trying to normalize the not using of that word.
Anyway. Okay, anyway, sorry, my brain turned off. But it's yeah, he's that word.
Somebody says I thought of Popo for DBZ. It's not. Is it Popo? I thought it was just Mr. Paul. Or is that something?
I call him his nickname.
No, for Dragon Ball.
Oh, I've never seen Dragon Ball.
She's never seen it.
I have no idea.
She calls herself an anime fan, and she hasn't even seen the staples.
No, yeah, I haven't seen that. I've seen Naruto. I tried One Piece. I got 160 episodes in, and I gave up.
There's a lot of One Piece, to be fair.
There is. I tried. I don't know.
So is it like a Savannah cat? Is it like a Savannah cat?
Kind of, but they generally have like rosettes, like the spotting on them. But no, we found out like way too late in the process. You should
Tracy,
never get a
thank
Bengal
you so
as a first cat.
much.
First time cat. Tracy says, how did you decide to do a YouTube channel? I'm a therapist as well and have considered it, but don't know if it would be too vulnerable. Cats drool and dogs drool, but are cute too. My cat drools more than my dogs. Just FYI, my cat does drool. The Bengal, he like starts kneading and then just drool just drips. It's so gross, but it's awesome.
Gross.
But yeah, my dogs don't drool.
So we decided to do a YouTube channel. So we were when we were diagnosed, there were not things. There were not channels. There were not a lot of like right now. This movement is beautiful, and there are so many channels right now. But there were not that until we had to dig very deep. When we first started searching, we only found like Dr. Oz and Oprah and all these very stigmatized social interviews. But then we found the Labyrinth System, who is lovely. Chrysalis, thank you so much. I promise I will get to your video or your comment very shortly after I finish answering Tracy's question. But yeah, so we found the Labyrinth System.
Oh, and
Nikki. Oh my God, you guys.
Okay,
let's. You kind.
Okay, finishing Tracy's, then the Chrysalis, then Nikki.
Okay, yes. We will not forget any of you, I promise.
Make a channel.
Yes. So we found the Labyrinth System, and they were amazing. And the Labyrinth System has gone to such great things. They are now on I forget the channel. It's like Happy Kids Sharing Kids. I forget. It's a channel that goes around and interviews people with different disorders and such. Cool. And so they've been on that, and they were in Cosmo, and I think they're going to have an interview on something else that's amazing. I'm so glad that they're doing so much for awareness. They're very, very avid like advocates for the community. So we found them, and then we found Multiplicity and Me, and we was like, this is very, very cool. And then Multiplicity and Me started Multiplicity and Us, which was they were like, make videos and then we will create a channel just of other people's videos. And then at the last minute they were like, no, you make your own channels and then we will promote your videos. And we were like, well, we already made videos for the channel that was supposed to be hers. Let's do it. Let's make a channel and let's see if we can be the Labyrinth System and Multiplicity and Me for somebody else. And so that's how we did it. And every voice that contributes to the mental health community that works to break stigma is a good voice. So if you are thinking about making a YouTube channel and you're like, oh, but there are already so many. No.
This one's about to run out, so you need to do the Chrysalis.
Okay. Chrysalis, any tips on making videos? Your channel is so inspiring. Tips. Quick tips. So
the biggest one I've ever heard them say is be prepared for the hate, but don't let it live. Don't stew in it.
Yes, steel yourself against the hate, because there will be hate. They're inevitable. No matter what you do YouTube about, there will be hate. But for videos, write a script or an outline beforehand. Always. Shannon Rose Williams, thank you so very, very much. Thank you.
We're making our way through these. I'm sorry. It's just
you guys are angels.
Lito is so long-winded.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Special Books by Special Kids is the channel.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, make a channel, advice for tips and channels.
Yes. Okay, so don't worry about fancy lighting equipment or fancy. Well, we started out, we have a window for lighting and we have our computer for camera. And that's all we started out with. And now we have our phone for camera and the window and a tiny $15 ring light for lighting.
It like holds it holds the phone and it has the light.
Have an outline, speak dynamically, like put your eyebrows up. And speak dynamically, because if you just talk like this the whole time, then people are less likely.
If you make mistakes, sometimes, like, if you pay attention to the different channels, they address it differently. Like, Entropy tends to edit out a lot of the mistakes, but they'll keep, like, random things in, like the cat walking across the screen. But it's, like, obviously kind of cut up. Dissociated will, like, zoom in on like their face on themselves when they're like having a moment like where like they've lost their train of thought and then it goes back. But I mean, just finding your kind of creative outlet with that. Don't feel afraid of making mistakes. Nobody talks perfectly.
I talk perfectly.
Yes.
Anyway.
No. But I mean, it's okay. And just don't feel like your video's the worst because you're putting good information out there. So
yes.
Then Nikki said, I had a bad morning, but after seeing your live stream, I feel a lot better.
I'm so happy.
We will pet the cats for you.
This is my handful of love. for Nikki.
Yeah.
I hope that makes you happy.
It's a wonderful. Oh wait. Oh gosh.
It's a wonderful thing.
Wonderful surprise to see you both the first thing this morning. Love your videos.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
And Shay Smith, dealing with angry altars. The only angry altar we had was mistletoe, and we never really mastered her. Not that you should master anybody, but like, I guess just compassion. See if you can like, because they're angry
for a reason.
For a reason. It's not like with people where they have their own baggage and stuff. Their baggage is your baggage in the system. It's all connected baggage. So finding ways to speak to them on their level, be like, okay, I understand that you are angry because X, Y, and Z. Thank you, Bonnie.
You guys are killing us with kindness right now.
Kindness. Stop complaining about their kindness.
I'm
Julie.
not complaining, but it's okay. Sorry.
But yeah, so angry altars. It's very so finding compassion, going to the root of why they are angry and validating why they are angry, while also sort of correcting their behavior. Like, I understand you are angry because this person hurt us very, very badly, but acting out against us is not helping. Is not getting back at that person. That's just hurting them like that person hurt us. So maybe you could write a letter and then put it in a box and pretend you sent it off to that person. And you could write all your angry thoughts down on that and send that in that imaginary letter or something like that. Help them to redirect their anger in a positive way.
Think about what you do when you're angry. I mean, it's just another person.
Yes,
so
that also. But it's a little, it's a little bit trickier because trauma holders.
No, I understand that, but like, it just, I mean, remember that you get angry as well. Like, don't hold it against them.
Yes, that's good.
Who in the system are tea drinkers? I work at a tea shop and would love to send samples.
Oh,
tell me
Wynn
who
would be so
likes what
happy.
kind and allergies, and I can send some.
Only allergies.
Oh, it's Smexy Anime Babe again.
Smexy.
Hi,
You're
Smexy.
So Smexy.
This system
anyway,
here likes your name.
Wynn is a tea drinker. Kim is a tea drinker. They like flowery, like rose tea, I think was like one of Wynn's favorite teas. Green teas, very popular. Really, they'll drink anything. But mostly Wynn and Kim are the tea drinkers. Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for everything you do. You inspired me to start therapy. And you were diagnosed with PTSD. Congratulations! The diagnosis is so validating. I'm so happy that you started therapy and that you are working like that on your healing journey. I'm so glad. Thank you for your gift, Bonnie. Okay, then we got to catch up.
I did see a question that was asking about making a video for the littles. They did that before, and unfortunately, gross people on the internet ruined it for everyone. So there'll probably be nothing really addressing the littles.
Yes, we will have.
It's like informative about littles, but not specifically their littles.
Wynn will do a Hello Littles video to put on our Hello System thing once we have time to do like fluff videos. But fluff, like not
littles
directly.
Aren't fluff.
Well, not directly like educational, just like
yeah,
let's
I
talk
get
about
it.
Us. But yes, no, they will not have videos just dedicated to them at any time. The only time they may show up is maybe in vlogs, if it's on an accident. But vlogs are exclusive to our Patreons, so it won't be out in the public.
And I don't know if that's linked either, but we'll get that linked. It's in the link of all the videos, though.
Yes. If you want to be a Patreon and you, I think it's the $15. I think it's $15. You get a monthly vlog from us, and we have not done this month's vlog yet, but we will soon.
Someone asked, how's Dr. Man? I don't like calling her Dr. Man. I call her Jessica. She's not my doctor.
She's not my doctor. She's it's like our therapist told us to think about it like a character name.
Yeah. Well, I know, but
because she's not the actual doctor, but
still, I don't know.
She's doing well. She's still processing. She comes out every now and again. She's not like.
Does she go into the city at all?
She goes into the city. I've seen her go into the city a few to buy groceries. We don't need to eat.
So
I guess it's like going through the
motions. A comfort, yeah.
No, I've seen her walk around. I haven't seen her like go into any shops or anything, but I think she's just kind of exploring and figuring out and but it's not like when Mistletoe was like, I need space, and then she disappeared into the back until she integrated. Jessica's like coming out and she's observing and she's being around, and so I believe that she will start talking to us soon, but she did ask to to not be approached. So we are waiting for her to approach us.
Okay, Julie, are you looking forward to meeting system members you haven't met yet, or is it comfortable just knowing the ones you already know? I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm not going to force anybody to meet me.
I as soon as you read that question, I was like, Oz.
He's like,
are you excited to meet me, Julie?
I'm excited to meet anyone who is comfortable meeting me. Okay. Is what it is. I don't want to make anybody like uncomfortable because like, and some of them just they don't really want to spend time in the body if they don't have to. So
by some we mean Jonathan and Jacob don't like spending time in the body.
And the baby.
The baby is not an altar.
We don't know what the baby is.
The baby is a little fragment that broke off.
But I mean, it's really on them. If they want to meet me, I'll be excited to meet them. But it sounds like Oz will want to meet me at some point. Yep. This is the first I've heard of it. But like we said earlier, Oz really hasn't been spending too much time out in the body. So it's, I don't know, it's what it is. How do you encourage alters to be themselves in front of a trusted close friend instead of acting like the host? Oh, I just tell him knock it off. This guy, he's like he's talking like Win, and I'm just like, why? It's me. Like I like you being who you are. It
is much easier to be ourselves if the person outside specifically says, please be yourself. Not like, oh, it's okay if you be yourself. And we're like, oh, that seems like you're just being polite. But like, no. When Julie was just like, you're Lito. Be Lito.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I'm very, like, if that's how you're comfortable, I guess that's fine. But I want them to be comfortable to be themselves around me. So, and hi, Tracy M again.
Tracy M.
Have either of you tried a float tank or a sensory deprivation tank?
Oh, I wish.
There's one in Omaha now.
We have to try it.
I got like a weird ad on Facebook that was just like, for the next like 50 people who click on this ad, you get like a whole thing for $30 instead of however much. I don't know, but
also in
there's
Chicago,
snow.
It's snowing. There's snow here.
There's snow. Like I woke up yesterday. I went out and I hadn't been out all day because I had the cold. You're gonna yell at me. And I was just like, oh, I have to go out to like this retirement party for someone. And my mother-in-law came to pick me up, and I went outside. I was in flip-flops. I didn't realize it was that cold outside. And then she goes, yeah, it's been snowing on and off today. And I was like, what? I would not have worn flip-flops had I known it had been snowing on and off all day. And then it was snowing that night. And then we woke up and there was like this much snow.
And you wonder why you're sick?
No, I got sick before the snow and before it was cold. Yeah, no, I knew that was coming. I also saw something about you can't connect with an angry alter. If there's someone that you trust on the outside, I maybe give them like a letter or make a video on your phone addressed towards the altar you can't connect with that maybe is doing harmful things. This is just what I've gathered from like Entropy, Pinata, and stuff. And like that way, if there's someone on the outside that can kind of help, initiate contact in some way. Maybe try that.
Very good advice.
I feel a little weird giving advice. But having watched all these videos, like I feel like I've picked up a lot.
Yes.
So if I say anything wrong, just be like, bitch, please.
Don't swear, we'll get demonetized.
No, that's why I whispered it. Am I your mom friend?
I feel like we're your mom friend.
Oh no. Oh god.
She is the friend who is sweet and buys us things, and we are the friend who makes sure that she remembers to love herself and wear her coat when she's in the snow.
Okay, yeah. No, I know. I did bring my coat. I just didn't wear it.
She had her coat. She was trudging through the snow and the wind, and she was shivering. She was holding coffee, and her coat was draped over her arm. Julie.
Oh gosh. Do I think my friendship with Win is more special than regular ones? Are you meaning like I guess Entropy? The Entropy, or are we thinking specifically talking about Win? But the answer really is like, is it special? Yes, but is it special? No. Does that make sense? Like,
and we prefer it that way.
It's special, but like in that, like, it just was, we became fast friends. But
The specialness has nothing to do with us being multiple.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Your
friendship is amazing. I know. We're so lucky to have Miss Julie.
It's great. I know. That sounded so insincere.
She's like, yes. It's fantastic.
The coat thing sounds like me, so I can't blame you. Yeah, it's just awful. Lito, what's your favorite machine at the gym?
I
Stair stepper for me.
No.
I love the stair stepper.
No.
So.
I like the I don't know what any of the machines are called, but you sit and you put your feet in the thing and then you extend your feet and you drop and you get like really awesome
leg extensions.
That's the one. And I like the pull down, get to go tricep.
The this one
bar,
or the bar or the rope.
You can attach either.
Like, okay, yeah, that's just a cable machine.
Yes, the cable machine. I do like the cable machine. I love getting those triceps.
My favorite day. I'm the worst. Like, my favorite day is leg day. I love it.
Leg day is important,
and I love the stair stepper. But I don't like the one that's like a that's like an escalator. Like there's like a stair stepper where it's like an escalator, so it's moving and you're climbing. I don't like that one. I like the one.
Another kind?
Yeah, there's one where it's more just.
Is that
like
not
this?
An elliptical?
No, the elliptical is like this.
Oh. Okay.
But I bought a Helix machine, which is a lateral elliptical, because lateral.
I want to try that.
I'll let you try it.
Julie, do you ever get into Doctor Who?
I did actually. I kind of got out of it when Capaldi came in, and it had nothing really to do with Capaldi. It was life. And then when the new Doctor with the new stuff, I didn't see this last weekend's episode, but I've also been binging my way through 9. I just got done with Doomsday with 10, and we've met Martha and Donna a little bit, but I'm just rewatching, so I hope to get to the point of actually seeing Capaldi stuff.
Capaldi was a fantastic
I know a lot of people really liked him. It's just one of those life, and a big move kind of happened when I first started that first started, and kind of got pushed to the back, and I was just like, you know what, I just finished watching Gravity Falls. I'm gonna start watching Doctor Who again. I'm gonna start from the beginning of the new stuff. I tried watching like the really old stuff. Oh my god,
it's very bad.
God, it's very bad.
There was somebody, Fox Kitsune, had a very heartfelt thank you about helping them understand DID and helping them on their own personal journeys, even though they don't have it. And I'm so happy that we can offer that with our videos. It makes me very happy.
Yeah, I only watch Gravity Falls because these dorks came in wearing a Mabel sweatshirt, and I didn't get the reference.
Is that why you started watching?
Well, no, other people had recommended it to me, and it just sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, no, that was what kind of like really just pushed me to try again, because I think I watched like the first episode, and it just at the time it was not for me, but it was recently. Do I have any mental health issues yourself or myself? Are you just an awesome friend and advocate? Well, I like to think awesome I'm always an awesome friend and advocate, but no, I do. I got diagnosed recently with having an adjustment disorder when I first moved back from Japan, and because it was unaddressed for 2 years, I kind of slipped into a temporary depression with anxiety. And I didn't know about it until I had like the biggest anxiety attack because of school, which has led me to not going to school because I was too stressed, and I hold myself to too high standards. That just makes me not deal well.
But she also is abundant in compassion and empathy and patience.
Oh my gosh.
And everything that makes a good friend.
Yay.
Good humor. which is not necessary for a good friend, or else Win would have no friends.
I lived in Misawa, Morrigan, which is north of on the main island, on an Air Force base. It was awesome. I loved it there. I miss it so much. To both, which fictional character would you like to meet and hang out with from any franchise? Not in a fictive way. Oh, it's so hard.
I want to spend a day with Cardcaptor Sakura. And I want Tomoyo, her friend, to make me an outfit, and we will go use magic together.
That's actually pretty good. Character. That's really hard because I'm like, so I was going to school for library science, so like I'm really into books, and I like obviously I've been saying all these like shows and stuff that I've watched. So there's a lot of fictional characters and it's so hard to choose. I just finished Howl's Moving Castle, the book, because I'd only ever seen the movie. I don't know, maybe Sophie, so I can call her a dingus. Be like, love yourself, bitch. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I keep saying it. Bish, like fish.
Anyway, someone says, how do you deal with when they switch?
How do I deal with when they switch? I just act like someone left the room and someone else came in the room. I don't know. I just continue on. It's not a big deal. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes you have to change not thought patterns. Like I said, there's some things I'll talk about in certain ways. I'll talk with Win and Kit that I wouldn't with Kim. And she's been out a lot recently.
Yes. Yeah, she's been out a lot.
So you kind of just have to adjust for who you're talking with. But I mean, it kind of works like if someone were to be like, I don't know.
Like if a new person walks in the room.
Yeah. Like I don't cuss as much when my mom's around.
But apparently you do on camera all the time.
On the camera, I'm sorry.
Somebody says, do you feel when someone integrates? We've only had 2 integrations, and Jacob had to tell us about one of them, and Josh announced it beforehand. And so that is...
I don't know if you feel, but it's kind of obvious, I would say, with who they integrate with. Like, it
wasn't so obvious with Mistletoe. It wasn't until months later when we realized that Kit had become much more maternal.
Well, in the integration video, like, Win was just sort of like, like I had these reactions and these strong emotions. Like, it was noticed.
Yes.
But maybe not as extensively as it's in subtle ways. But like they said, Karen, like, she's much more outgoing.
Yes.
That's very obvious. And that was one of the first things I said when I found out that Josh integrated was with Karen was like, well, I hope that, his braveness becomes her braveness. And it obviously did. So, what alter would you say the best? Since this guy won't come out half the time, probably Win. I don't know. It's very...
I feel like she hasn't been out much lately, though. It's mostly Kit and Kim.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Win. Now that you mention it. But, like, I don't know. They're all very similar, but different at the same time. So.
Yes. Somebody says, I'm sad when Mistletoe integrated. She was just like my mom. I dearly hope that's not true.
I'm so sad.
Unless your mom is the type who is very, very mean to you, unless there are people around, and then she turns into the nicest person ever. There are moms like that out there. Is music playing in your head a normal thing with DID? I don't think we can speak to normal, but I do know that is a thing that Jonathan does. He plays music, and it just sounds like somebody turned on your earbuds and there's a song playing that's definitely not coming from like outside, but it has the same like volume and stuff but it's definitely coming from like inside your head. But it's different than when you just think about a song. It's hard to explain.
Good night, Taiwan.
Good night, Taiwan.
Someone asked if there can be 3 co-hosts. That's true. Kim is probably not going to be a co-host though. She does not want that responsibility.
She's out enough and she controls enough. Like she's invested enough. I think that her and Kit and Kim are, or Kim and Kit and Win are about on equal footing.
Are they now? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know for a while, like Kim, she wanted just enough to like do Pokemon. She was invested enough, like it wasn't really invested. It was do these chores and you have money for Pokemon. And so that was for for a while the peak of her like real investment in the body's life.
Well, her and Andrew have been becoming better and better and better friends.
That's true.
And so she's been spending a lot of time with Andrew.
Thanks, Yon Tom.
So she's been out a lot more just to be able to do that.
Yon Tom got you a gift that's going to your P.O. box.
Oh, yay! Thank you. We check our P.O. box every Tuesday, and we've had lovely gifts and lovely heartfelt letters. Oh,
yeah, I agree with Smexy. It's switching gears when someone switches. Literally, why? That's your name, not a statement.
Literally,
with
why
Oz
did
and
you
Ed
send us a
reshaping the
generous
headspace.
gift?
Have some of y'all shifted roles like Jonathan and Jacob?
There have been shifts. Daniel has suddenly started fronting more. Before, when Todd showed up, ever since Todd showed up, Daniel was very much just inside, but now he is out.
He's
a couple times a week. Jonathan and Jacob have become much more dormant because before they focused very, very much on Wynn and keeping Wynn okay. And now there's a lot going on and Wynn is fine and Wynn is in the inner world, so they can just check in on her when she's inside. And so they don't need to be as active. So they're just kind of hanging out and enjoying husbandhood together. I wouldn't say, because like we've all evolved past roles at this point, except maybe Jonathan and Jacob, but they want to stay in their roles. But we have evolved into like explored the outside world and evolved to more like independent individuals. And so I don't think that we have tight enough roles to say that our roles have changed, unless you disagreed with me there for a second.
Oh no, I mean I still feel like at the base nature of it, you guys still have roles. Like,
do we?
Well, I mean, like Kit or Daniel might come out when Wynn's feeling anxious.
That's true. We do still have our strengths when we help each other out.
Yeah, so I mean...
Courageous We, thank you. Hey there, Lito. We just wanted to say hello and ask a question. What are some of your most favorite hobbies? Are you okay?
Do you have incense burning?
No.
Does one of your neighbors do incense? I keep smelling something.
There might be like
that's like
usually
kind of
incense.
It's kind of burny, but not like bad burny. Like it's not like I think the apartment building's on fire or something.
It might be like residual.
I didn't notice it earlier, but whatever.
But yes, what are favorite hobbies? I am not out enough to really have hobbies. I have not explored that very much. I very much in the headspace. I like going out and dancing and having good food and strong drinks, and it's very, very fun. And here I
can kind of answer a little bit. On the outside, most of the altars, like Kim, her hobby is Pokemon Go. Wynn and Daniel, they like painting miniatures for Warhammer. And I think they kind of like painting just in general. It doesn't have to be for Warhammer. Kit likes to draw. She got her drawing tablet and stuff. So
I don't have hobbies. I think we were asking.
Oh, so you specifically? Okay.
Your most favorite.
Yeah, your favorite. Okay, yes. Dancing.
I need
singing.
I do love dancing. I do love singing.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do a while ago, a couple months ago. I went on Tumblr and I asked people to send me song requests and I would serenade them. And
it was like Disney song requests. It was fun.
I need to do that again. I need to sing to my people. Mwah, I love you. Okay. It's very hot. One of the bad things about living on a third floor apartment is that all the heat from the below the apartments floats up. And so now, even though it is freezing and terrible outside, I'm going to turn on the air because I'm sweating.
Okay, you guys weren't here for this. I came in and I was like, it's hot. But then again, I climbed up the wrong apartment's flights of stairs first, so I did it twice.
I don't know how you got into that apartment.
All the doors were unlocked. I don't know. But like, I was just like, it's hot. And this one was just like, I'm not touching the air.
It's very loud. The air conditioning is very loud.
And I was just like, that's fine. I'm just going to take my sweatshirt off is what all that meant. Oops. You're the worst. People want you to sing.
No, what, right now? I don't know. What should I sing? You got to give me a song.
Is it possible for an altar to fall in love with another altar? Well, that's how we have marriages.
I was going to say we have Jonathan and Jacob are married, and Ed and Oz are married.
So I would say that's totally possible. Oh, okay. So That is a weird habit of mine, is when I'm thinking, I go do, and win every single time.
Changes
Brings
it to baby shark.
Oh my God. Yeah, we got singing.
Yeah, there you go. I sang something from Coco. No. Okay, first of all, I don't know the words enough. And second of all, I feel very embarrassed trying to speak Spanish or sing Spanish.
No. No, Coco,
I'm so sorry.
I
can sing "Remember Me." That's in English.
I don't remember making it. Oh, I guess I kind of. It wasn't an impersonation. It was. I guess it was kind of an impersonation. When I was just like saying that you wouldn't turn off the. You said you wouldn't turn on turn off the heater.
Yeah, impersonate each other. Do me.
No. No. Apparently, I already did, and it was wonderful.
Oh, there
according
you go.
to
Okay.
No, we're not doing that.
When are you going to take that test? My exam? It's an all-day thing. It's a proctored exam because it's an online class. So I just have to drive over there, and I'll probably do that around noon, which is in roughly 25 minutes.
Yeah, this is getting long, but I'm having fun, so.
Because it looks like the snow has
Do I ever wish I were multiple? No. I feel like that's a weird thing to wish.
Make your life way too complicated.
But
your life is already complicated enough.
In the selfish manner of sometimes it would be nice to step aside in my life just for a little bit, like when I'm really stressed out, that like there's that selfish thing of just being like, it would be nice if someone could just step in, because like it sounds they make it sound like really appealing when you see a system that's doing well and has good communication and good cooperation with each other, with one another. In some ways it's nice, because like one time they had a sore throat, and Win was just like, yeah, nobody will come out because nobody wants to deal with the sore throat. And it's just sort of like, oh, if I have a sore throat, or, I'm having a bad day, can someone just, step in? But I think it's a very selfish thing to want. And it really, it kind of downplays the struggle of people with multiple.
You could say multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Someone says in 25 minutes, don't be late. No, I'm leaving in 25 minutes.
No, they can go at any time. They're just choosing that time. They can choose like 5 hours from now. Well, maybe not 5 hours from now. But
no, because it closes at 4.
It closes at 4. But yeah, it's fit your own schedule, sort of thing. Lito, who would you say you're closest to in the system?
In the system right now, Kim. She has reached out to me. She says, Lito, I know what it is like to feel lonely like that. I do not want you to feel lonely like I felt lonely. Let us be best friends. And so she's being a good friend.
Yay.
I'm
so glad. Hopefully the roads are better than earlier. I sure hope so. I live like maybe 15 minutes away from here. And I mean, I did make the trip to the coffee place, but it was so bad.
Says, can Lito do an impression of Win? So can I act like her? Is that doing a character?
Do you want Lito to quickly do a small impression?
Like this? I can talk like this. Oh my God, that sounds so weird coming from me. But I can talk like this if I want to. I feel like I don't like that. I feel like I took helium. That's what it feels like in my ears, like someone put a chipmunk filter on my voice.
Yeah, our work actually. Sorry, we're going back to the weather. I got a notification from our boss saying that our stores opened late today because of the weather.
Terrible weather. It was.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't work at the other location. I'm so glad I took this week off. Like, oh my goodness. I would be like, hey boss, I'm not going to work because I don't want to drive a half hour
in the snow,
in the ice and snow, which is going to take me an hour and a half. Whiskey in the Jar sound by like Metallica.
I don't know that song.
I assume that's Metallica. I am much into the concerts and the musics of metal and rock.
She goes to concerts.
I went to one actually on Tuesday. And I have there's the last one for the year though. I don't have another one till March, which we're favorite canned soup when it's cold. I don't like soup.
Fun fact: most soups have wheat thickeners in their broth. So there are not many soups that we can eat because wheat has gluten.
Lito doesn't know Whiskey in the Jar by Metallica.
I don't know anything.
Car radio is not really singing most of the time. It's more like lilting rap. Voice lilting? I don't know how to... Not really rap, but
I don't listen to them.
Prose.
I don't know any of their songs. I know Heathens because that song has been played on our phone probably 10 million times since the Harley Quinn movie, whatever, Suicide Squad came out.
Yeah, that one.
Bronwyn loves that song so much.
Are there any things in the real world that you would like to try?
Everything. I want to try every new thing. I want to try snowboarding, skiing or snowboarding. I want to go hang gliding. 9.
My boots might fit you. I have a snowboard. We got it super cheap from the base garage sale. They were selling a bunch of their stuff from that you could rent from their recreational center. Mm-hmm. And that one of the things was snowboards, and I got some boots. So there's no real good place to snowboard here. You could go to Mount Crescent, but it's more like a glorified hill.
Nebraska is flat until you get very west in the sandhills.
The bluffs,
not west.
The bluffs.
That's
no,
west.
If you go west, there's the bluffs.
Yeah. Campbell's vegetarian vegetable soup used to be made with beef broth.
That's awful.
Does everyone in the system like cats? Yes. We all have cats. Which is good because we have 2 of them.
Oh my god. No, you wouldn't know it. But I just watched a video for the person who likes Metallica. So if you know, oh my god, I'm forgetting their name. Destroy Everything by... I can't remember. But someone made a compilation. It's called the metal song is called "Destroy Everything," and they just made it with cats, like pushing things off tables and like destroying Christmas trees and like just whacking people in the face and stuff. And it's just kind of it's funny with the destroy everything. Sorry.
Anyway, somebody asked if we would ever go on tour. What would we do on tour? Like, let us talk to you about
like a TED Talk,
nothing.
A TED Talk tour.
TED Talk. This has been my TED Talk.
Yeah,
that's a meme. Somebody asked what my favorite meme was. I like that one. Do you identify with Sensate birthday of August 8th? I don't identify with a number H.
Are you gonna age?
I just am. I like canon. I'm 29, but I don't like the number. Doesn't matter to me. I am just leading. I don't know. Birthdays. Do you listen to K-pop? We listen to J-pop more, but yes, we do listen to K-pop. We listen to Brown Eyed Girls. I don't know the other bands. They're on Pandora.
Omaha meetup.
We have thought about that. Wynn has thought about like renting out something for System Pride Day and having a meetup, but then she was like, "Oh wait, renting costs money."
It does. But I mean, it's in February. I was gonna be like, we could meet at the old market, and now, that's cold.
Yes, it would be very cold. How'd you feel about Tropical Fish greeting you IRL? That would be wonderful. We've already had one do it, and it was very exciting for everyone involved.
Wait, where's this?
Julie Lito, do we know the name Catamino?
I do not. I do know Baby Metal. I love Baby Metal. And I also know AC/DC. I like them well enough.
Lito, can you say hi to everyone in the system for me? Hi to everyone in the system. Ha ha. Just kidding. I know that.
Favorite tabletop games. Okay, so this lets me go to. I'm more of a board gamer than a miniatures or role player. Favorite game. Oh gosh, I like deck builders. So if you give me a good deck builder, I'll probably be pretty happy. But I don't want to say a specific one because they're all so different.
The only game that I have actually played is Rhino Hero.
I still haven't played it.
Which is a game where you essentially you make a card stacking tower.
Yeah.
And try not to knock it over. And I know that at the game place where we work, I almost said that at the place where we work, we are the Warhammer experts.
Yeah.
And that is what we specialize in. But I want to play more games. I love to play games.
I want
But
to play
Kim
more
Kim
games.
is the one who is very passionate about gaming, and so we let her come out and play games when she wants to.
Our boss Becky has been trying to play Rhino Hero with me on shift for months, like almost as long as you've been working there. And it just never happens. Someone asked if I like the band Ghost. I do. I just saw them this past Tuesday. It was really fun. I forgot my earplugs, though. I realized it when I was halfway to downtown. And I was like, I forgot my earplugs. The tinnitus is going to be so bad. And it was. Do you guys do anything with War Machine? No, they're losers. No, I used to work on the night that a lot of the guys came in. They're all really nice guys, but I just am not really into like the tabletop war games. Like, I'm not for war.
I would be interested in Malifaux because their minis are so twisted and fun, and the game looks very twisted and fun and dark. And so that's a game that I could get into. But with the aliens and the shooting each other.
Yeah, I'm just like, I really like the miniatures for Age of Sigmar. But then I'm like, if I get them, I have to play Age of Sigmar.
No, you don't. We have Age of Sigmar minis, and we don't play minis.
Well, I'd have to justify the price. I'd have to play it. I have watched Once Upon a Time. I enjoyed it. I did not watch the last season. I don't know about you guys. They don't have a lot of time for watching a lot of things.
That is true. Gloomhaven. I own it. I have not played it. That's the big
box.
Yeah. No, I have not played it. Lito, how close are you with System Dissociated?
They're
lovely. We have a group chat with Dissociated and Pinata.
But you specifically.
Me specifically, I've never spoken to them. But I appreciate them from afar.
Okay, I'm going to just stop this right now. Like, there are 1,000,001 board games, and saying, have you played this? Have you played this? Is going to fill the chat, and we're just going to continuously say no because there are so many games.
There are too many games to play all of them.
But like, if you really want one, I like Clank. I like the Harry Potter deck building game. I like a lot of the Red Raven games, like Near and Far, Above and Below. I just bought Haven the other day. I haven't had a chance to play it though. But they like your laugh. How do you feel about having more fictives join the system? Is that something that you guys could?
It's good. At first, I was like, "You're stealing my thunder." Don't spit on the computer. But it is nice. It is nice. I feel a little less different now that they are here. I feel like my existence is more normalized. I feel like I fit more. I am also there new, and I am new, and the only other new one is Jessica, and she wasn't involved. So I felt like everybody had grown up together, or at least been in the body for a very, very long time, and I had not. And so I kind of felt a little on the outside, but now we have them, and they are both gay men, and they are both fictives, and so I feel a little bit more like I belong.
What does that say about the brain? The brain is hecka gay.
The brain is hecka gay. Almost everyone in the system is under the LGBT umbrella. LGBTQ
QIA.
There's two A's though. There's plus. We'll just plus. It's plus.
All of them. But they're all included. Though.
And then there's debate on if I should be in there because people who are intersex all of them do not believe that they should be in there because it's not a choice. But I digress. Not that any of the other ones are a choice either because you were born. Anyway, no.
So there are three fictives in the system right now. And yes, I did get my hair done professionally. Do you plan on making a portrait picture of the altars? I feel like you guys don't have time for that, but there are a lot of people that submit fan art. And we are also commissioning Jeremy from the Pinata system because we want to do a video where it's like, this is us. So new people can know who everybody is. But we do not have time to do headshots of everyone. So we are commissioning Jeremy because he is good at drawing and he has free time and we don't. Interested in a playlist of DID related music.
We are slowly, right now we have two songs. One of them is I gotta look it up. I don't remember.
I know this was a question for you, but I'm going to answer it like it was directed at me. I am not a part of the system. I'm so sorry.
Was it just?
It's just when did you become a part of the system?
Oh, it was last year, like June, maybe.
I don't know.
No, because we were in school.
You guys are in school all the time, so it could have been June.
No, I don't think we did summer classes.
Okay.
March?
Fair enough.
May?
I don't know.
Late spring. Okay, so one of them is Call Them Brothers by Regina Spektor.
Oh, I like
that
Regina
one.
Spektor, yeah.
And the other one is Echo. It's a Vocaloid song.
Oh, okay. So because this is written in a way that I read it wrong, someone asked about care for the baby. The baby is with Jonathan and Jacob. The person who said no, Lito doesn't care for the baby anymore. I read it as you just don't like the baby. And so
I do not care for the baby.
I just was like, you are not the caretaker of the baby.
Yes,
but I assume you are.
I am still fond of
the baby. Yes.
The other song is Echo by Crusher P. Those are our 2 DID songs at the moment, but at some point we're going to have a list of 12. That's the goal, because that's like
so. Yes, send some to the Tumblr or put the names in the comments.
DID
later.
songs. Yeah,
yeah. If you have a playlist already made, I'm sure that we would love to hear them.
Yes.
No. I I get that you were helping. I just read it wrong, so I wanted to clarify for anybody else that might have read it wrong. Someone's.
Which altar sings the most? Win and myself.
Probably, yeah. That's a thick, floofy kitty. Yeah, it's super chunk.
Where is she?
No, that was actually Leia.
Leia looks chunky.
She looks chunky. She's fluffy.
So much fur. She is chinchilla soft. She is like petting a chinchilla. It's like a cloud. Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, now we're getting songs.
Control by Hazley is also a good one. I didn't think about it. Do you ever feel tired after a force switch, or do you get headaches? Actually, or force switch, like like the brain just does it. Yeah. That it's not fun.
Oh my gosh.
Ever.
I will say the one time I was like very like I don't know what to do was they came in and I could not pin down for the life of me who was fronting. And it was because they were blended so well. It was a cluster F, if you will, of stuff happening. And like, I was like, I don't know. Like they're hardcore having issues right now. And I do not know what to do. So what do you do when you're blending?
It's very hard. Like we'll kind of like grasp and be like, okay, is Win up front? No. Is Daniel up front? No.
Like they don't even know who's
like
up front.
We don't like it's kind of like everybody and nobody. And so we'll just like say names and like reach back towards each other until one of them solidifies.
Yeah.
And it can take very long and it is very stressful.
I had no idea what to do that time though. So apparently patience on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, just patience at that point because there's really nothing that can be done until the brain just makes it happen.
How often do people how often do you guys co-front?
Co-front? Oh, co-fronting is exhausting. We will be co-conscious together. Like somebody will be very close to the front and listening and can like contribute. And sometimes their emotions mix together. But like co-fronting, like each having control of part of the body.
Sorry,
I don't know what you just showed me.
I know.
It is so exhausting to maintain. So
Brenda,
we don't do it
we
very
love
often.
you. Mwah.
Oh, is she watching?
She is. She's listening.
Hi, Brenda.
She says that she might have a place to host a Pride get together. So we'll have to talk about that later.
That'd be so exciting.
Yes. There are videos of the entropy system singing on Tumblr,
you have
aka
to dig
Lito.
so far down.
You have to dig because they're probably not tagged in any sort of way.
I don't think so.
Do you think your presence would exist somewhere even if Win never developed DID, never went through trauma?
No.
No.
I only exist because there is trauma.
Well, you don't exist because of...
Well, I only exist because trauma happened and the DID was there. So I'm the result of stress, not trauma. But I don't like... from what I was told, my existence is because she needed to feel like she had an escape from this world. And so I was made, and I don't think that like me as I exist would be present in Wynn's mind or whoever's mind, the brain, if they had stayed together.
I want to say she was kind of surprised that it was you and not
Capheus.
Yeah, but
who's another character.
But we do love you, so. Somebody said, someone's asking me about music some more. My favorite Ghost song, probably Pinnacle to the Pit. It was, like, I don't know, I just love that song for no good reason. Hi! Oh my gosh, that was the most.
She's got the cutest meow.
Oh my god. Sorry, that was
She's
Eliza.
Like a baby kitten.
I pet her head and she made the cutest sounds. Oh, she's behind me now. I'm not gonna sit back. Someone says we all love you.
Oh, thank you, friends. Thank you, friends.
I asked this question once before, so I know that they have an answer. If technology ever advanced so far to where all the parts of the system were able to leave and have their own bodies, would you?
Maybe for like a day trip. Not not permanent.
I think they're all a little bit codependent on one another at this point.
Which is fine. That's what should happen.
But I think that, like, because I asked this a little while ago, what with altered carbon or something being big at the time. I was kind of curious, like, did they think it would be possible to, or would all the personalities be kind of entwined to the point where you couldn't unravel it to be separate? Was kind of my question. But yeah, no, I think everybody just was sort of like it would be too lonely.
Yes. In
your own head.
And Daniel believes that we would all spiral apart and disintegrate if we split.
Yeah.
So.
What are you going to do with the altars for Christmas?
Give us hugs. Be at the store party.
Well, I'm wondering if that was for me or if that was just in general.
I think that was for you.
There's
a cattail. Yes.
But I mean, I'm not a big Christmas fan. Brenda's she's gonna roast me later because she loves Christmas, but
we absolutely do not enjoy the holiday season because there's too much bad, like in memory. So birthday and Thanksgiving and Christmas are like
big family holidays.
Yes. So like the whole end of the year, minus our absolute favorite holiday of Halloween.
It's not a family holiday.
It's not a family holiday.
It is, but it's not.
It's not. We don't. So our Christmas celebrations will likely be minimal. But we do like presents. We love presents so much. That's the one reason we still get together for for Christmas. So we say, hey, we bring you presents. You bring us presents. Presents for everybody.
I'm just not a big fan of it. Due to like. I'm of the mindset that yes, the holidays.
Thank you very much, Sandra34. Says on behalf of Lunar Kitten, who is another system watching. Hello, Lunar Kitten.
Yes. I just I'm of the mind that there shouldn't, just because it's the holidays or there's a lot of holidays happening which are about giving. You should be giving 365. So it kind of bothers me that people are just like, I will only be nice during these 2 months. So
because of that, we will accept gifts any day of the year, not just for Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, this is gonna get into too like religious and political if we keep down this. So what did you miss?
Everything. You missed almost 2 hours. Go back and watch.
What kind of presents do you want?
Honestly, I don't care much for presents. So, like most of us in the system, because Andrew was like, what do I get you? And so the ones who did want something, the Nintendo Switch was the gift he got he said that we should buy. He had us pre-order it because he was been at work. But so that is for everyone who wanted a physical present. But the most of us, we just want time out and we want time with our friends. And that to us is better than any gift we could have that we could hold or touch. So that's our Christmas present is time out.
And V West, if you love the decorations of Christmas, then you love them.
We love it when people love Christmas because the lights are so pretty and the themes of things and the songs are, I think it's great
we don't
when
have
other people love
Yes, if you love Christmas, then good.
Yes.
Because, I mean, we want you to have things you love.
Yes.
It's just not our cup of tea.
Yeah, just because
because
it doesn't, like, we have our own baggage around something doesn't mean that other people cannot have a great time on that day.
That's very true. Best gift of all is gift of friends.
Yes. Rainbow.
Rainbow. No, sorry. Does each I assume they mean do each altar have different political views?
No, we are all,
seeing as to how they're all part of the LGBT plus spectrum.
We are all
community.
Ridiculously liberal, sex positive, gay as heck.
Hi, Tracy M again.
Tracy, you, oh my goodness, you are going, Tracy.
You're a rock star, Tracy.
You are going to get this month's newsletter that we have not sent out to our patrons yet, because you by default have become a patron for this month. So please message us on Tumblr if you have it to let us know your email so we can get you
also hi Rachel. Meow.
What?
My cat Rachel is meowing at you both while you talk. I'm sorry. She's asking, how did you both get so comfortable and okay with your having DID so quickly? Did I hear Lito say that you've been in therapy for just 2 years?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, Wynn is the type of person that when she is confronted with an issue, she says, okay, we are going to solve it right now. What work do I have to do? What books do I have to read? What people do I have to talk to? Let's solve it now. And so when she got diagnosed, she immediately, will you write that down? I'm not going to publicly show that, Tracy, because I don't want other people to see your private information, but we see that you gave us the email, so you will receive the thing. But yeah, so she was like, okay, let's talk about it. And she forced herself to be comfortable with it, essentially. She went in and she got to know us and she drew pictures of us. She started a journal with us. And she just basically, she decided she wasn't going to be afraid of it. She wasn't going to hide from it. Like, even though she was afraid, she was going to charge in and make this something that's okay. So
there you go.
That is how she did that. So, yeah, with just like every single day, hard work.
And well, how about you when you formed?
Okay, so when I formed, she panicked because
you, not her. How did you deal with finding out you were part of a system?
I woke up and I was in a body that was not my body.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was very strange. And then I hear a wind from inside going, "Oh no, we need to talk about this in therapy." I was like, "I don't go to therapy. If you want me to go to therapy, obviously I'm in a body that is your body. So if you want me to go to a therapy session for you, I can go for you. But I don't need therapy. I am a very well man." And then Jacob locked me in the dark place and I panicked. And then I was scared for a very long time. After I got out of the dark place, it shook me up quite a bit. And then slowly but surely I was accepted into the group and I accepted my life. So,
and me, I just did research after Wynn told me about it.
Wynn let it slip.
Panicky wise. She's very panicked. And I don't know. For me, like we said before, I'm fairly empathetic. And it just was easy. It was not ever really a how do I deal with this? It was how do I make sure everyone feels comfortable? What can I do for them as a friend?
Think not of what the system can do for you. Think of what you can do for your system.
Oh, you're such a nerd. Okay.
Oh, it's already noon.
Oh gosh. We should probably. Should we?
Well, we can answer one more question.
Okay.
Ask Julie one more question, friends.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
It takes. There's a little bit of.
There's a delay. Somebody says being Norse pagan and being multiple at the same time is interesting. I trust you. Julie, has probably been said before, but how did you find out?
Do we want to answer that, or do we want to answer a different one? Because that one.
Let's answer a different one.
There's a video where I kind of go into that, called like interview with our friend Julie or something.
Yes.
Where I answer that pretty in depth. That's a question for Lito. Oh, also, I have a nickname. This is Win Lito.
Win Lito. She has a Win nickname for everybody. Yantam, thank you. Hugs to you also.
Yay. Thanks, Yantam. How do you explain to your friends Win in her system? I just say I have a friend with DID, and then I tell them what that is. And but most of my friends don't really know you. Like my other friends, I'm very loner like recently, but like I guess with my husband, I just was sort of like, this is what's going on. This Win has DID, and then I just sort of, it's kind of the same as them telling people. You just sort of leave the ball in their court, and if they want to know more, give them the information. But
yeah, be willing to answer. A lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I like at the same time, like my husband is. You don't have to be friends with the same people when you're married. So like, I'm not like super friends with Andrew. They're not super friends with my husband.
Yes.
And so like, he's supportive of our friendship, but doesn't really know what to do with the information. So he kind of.
Yeah, he's a little intimidated, but he's very respectful about his intimidation. He says, hey, I do not know exactly how to handle this, so I am going to keep my distance, and you can be happy.
Yeah.
But please don't tell me who's out, because I will freak out. I will say, okay.
Yeah. Well, just the way his brain works. He's a sympathetic person, but not empathetic. So it's very hard for him to kind of get that. So that was, I think, our last question. Thank you for thanking me for being here. I don't know. Oh, whoa. Okay, but I guess we're not done.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.
I find the entropy system very awesome to learn about, from someone knowing nothing about DID to becoming fascinated and loving each of the parts of the entropy system. I hope you continue to loving the content you show about DID. Keep it up. Sorry.
We will absolutely keep it up. Thank you so much for that generous gift. Thank you so much. And I am so glad that we could help teach you about DID. We love doing this. We love helping people and teaching people and sharing this with other people.
Definitely enjoy seeing the positive impact.
Yes. It's so great. It's so great to hear people be like, I didn't know about DID and now I know about it. Or I just got diagnosed with DID and this is making me feel more comfortable, because that is everything that we dreamed this channel would be, and it's become that. And it is literally a dream come true. And so we will not be stopping this anytime soon, because it makes us feel like we are making the world a little bit brighter, and we don't want to stop that.
And I want to thank you all for supporting this lovely body with its many personalities.
Yes.
It means a lot knowing that, strangers from the internet, people that don't know us, don't know you, are willing to be supportive and all that. So we'll hit the like button.
Yes.
Subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. What else is there? We'll try and get some links down below eventually, or at least.
Yes, after the exam, I will put links to the fish tank.
And there was another one.
Which is fan run. It's a fan run Discord, and we love everyone there. And we come and say hi sometimes. And there was what was the other link we were supposed to put? Comment with the other link that we said we would put, so I can put that link.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I genuinely don't.
And then once this goes up as just a normal video, put in comments of songs recommendations that have DID in them,
so we can have a personal place.
And also songs that you want to see this guy singing, but nothing from Coco.
Nothing from Coco. I'm too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed. I don't want to do that movie in injustice, because it's beautiful. So anyway, love you all. Love you all, you amazing and tropical fish. Swim strong. We adore you.
I adore you.
Bye.
Bye.